So hello, welcome to Sail in Finland channel. It's a pleasure to have you're the CEO of Hallberg-Rassy,
Yes,
Magnus
correct.
Rassy. So it's really nice to have you here in Finland. It's quite rare nowadays that we see boats like this at the boat fair here in Finland. So nice to have you here.
Thank you.
But I've actually started sailing back in when I was like 10 years old on a Rasmus 35.
Yeah.
And the boats you are selling now are to some degree quite different. So what has happened?
There is a lot that is different and a lot that is not different. What has stayed is this classic touch and the easy maneuvering, the powerful engine, the nice woodwork, well-protected cockpit, typical Hallberg-Rassy values. That has been the case for decades and will always be. And so it's also the case here at the all-new 370. And it's a magic mix of classic touch and contemporary hull lines at the same time. And that gives better sailing performance and better living comfort at the same time, and also more storage on board. So in the old days, it was said that if you want to improve the performance, you need to sacrifice on the comfort, and the other way around. But this shows it's not needed. You can improve everything at the same time.
One thing that's actually interesting in Finland, the kind of the, how should I say, mid-size boat yards have more or less died away, but in Sweden there's still some of you left. So what have you done that has enabled you to remain relevant in the market now?
Yeah, I think it's a long list of things. It starts with that we have a very good concept to start with, and we have refined that step by step every year. We have never tried to make catamarans or power boats or racing boats or anything like that. We have stayed true to the basic concept that has been really good from start. And we have built our company slowly with our own money. We have first made the money, then we have reinvested it in the company. And that's also a good thing. You can immediately see on a Hallberg-Rassy, that is a Hallberg-Rassy, even on a distance. No matter if it's a brand new design you have never seen before, or 10 years old, or 50 years old, that's always valid. There is a special soul with Hallberg-Rassy that is hard to refine, but is there.
Okay, and now we're in the new 370, which is here on show. So what makes this yacht unique?
It's an all-new design that has a hull that is 37 foot long and a waterline that is close to 37 foot as well. And we have made some design tricks, like we have moved the engine 180 degrees aft, which creates so much more space between here and the entrance of the boat. We have moved everything further aft, and we can do so because we have a wide aft section. The maximum width is 375, and that's almost valid the whole way back to the transom. So everything can be moved aft, including the mast, and moving the mast backwards is better for performance. And what happens if you move the forward cabin, the saloon aft? Of course, everything gets wider automatically. So it's a lot of volume for being a 37-footer. And we have made some other design tricks, like we have the horizontal grain in the interior, stretches it even more. We have bright timbers, we have more natural lights, we have white painted wooden panels around the hull port lights that gives more space of feeling. We have a hull stiffener that traditionally was just below the sole boards. Now they are stretched up all the way to the deck level and stiffens up the boat. And that makes it possible to lower those bulkheads, because those bulkheads are no longer structural. We can lower them, we can put them further apart, and that opens up everything. It gives a very generous and airy feeling in the boat.
Okay, so let's then think a little bit about into the future.
Yeah.
So what are you seeing? How will sailing and boating change over the next?
It's
5-10 years?
Yeah, it's always hard to say what the boat will look like in 10 years' time. But I think what we see here, that everything that makes life more comfortable on board, that makes life more easy to handle the boat, that brings more interior volume at the cost of nothing when it comes to sailing performance, that will develop further year by year.
Okay. Well, hey, thanks a lot, and good luck with the sales of the new model.
Thank you.
Thank you.